One more time. I was about to turn it over.
Forward!
Level color guard. Come to the cafeteria as soon as possible, please. Challenge level color guard.
That's right. Ready? Open right. Ready? Sergeant, flight ready for inspection, Sergeant. Sergeant, permission to fix my flight, Sergeant. Thank you, Sergeant. Second cadet, move up. Third cadet, move up. Second cadet, move back. Left step. Lights. Off. Push your cover. Push your cover. About. One step forward. About. Fix your cover. Sergeant, ready for inspection, sir. Sergeant. Please make your sergeant. You take your sergeant. No sergeant. No sergeant. Sorry, sergeant. I'll go back. How about 3 steps forward. How about Sergeant, flight prepared for inspection, Sergeant. Sergeant, I was not counting, Sergeant.
I think it was 5. It was 7. That part?
No, Sergeant.
Right.
Yes, Sergeant.
So it's right there.
Yes, Sergeant. 1 step forward. Yes, Sergeant.
You.
Yes, Sergeant. Sergeant, permission, excuse me, Sergeant. Flight prepared for inspection, Sergeant. Thank you, Sergeant. Iron element, outrageous. Good morning, Detective Sergeant.
Hey, why are you out so long?
Good morning,
Is that your way?
You're these questions. Let's do a part from your peers. I'm the commander. Yes, like commander. I do myself to
Sit up on your waistline.
Sergeant, I was afraid I was waiting for you to come back, Sergeant. Element 3, I'm sorry, I was Sergeant. Yes, Sergeant. I'm done, Sergeant. Yes, Sergeant. My name is, I'm Rod D. Thank you, Sergeant.
Society badge.
What did you do to receive the award? Outstanding great behavior, sir. Sergeant.
So what are you going to do?
Sir, if it's not going to be uniform, we're going to do it, sir.
So why?
What is your highest ribbon? Yes, sir. Highest ribbon is leadership ribbon, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, my lowest ribbon is the Army. Yes, sir. Ribbon, sir.
What is that?
Yes, sir. Excellent challenge, sir. Yes, sir.
Fix your uniform.
The last time you shot
Make sure that was right.
The last time I shot you this morning, sir. Hey, Mark, sir.
And you did your
Sir, yes, sir.
Did you want someone else to stay?
Sir, yes, sir.
Everybody under cadet.
So let's get all my teammates in the last week, sir. Sir, no, sir. Good morning. Orders,
Good ball.
Sergeant, I want to say, I just went in with me serving our sergeant. Sergeant, I am the duty commander sergeant. Sergeant, I have done expression sergeant. Sergeant, I have done academic in my school sergeant. Sergeant, I have won awards. Sergeant. Yes, sergeant.
Your name tag.
Sergeant, I mean the most.
Yeah, like,
Who's taking the uniform? Sergeant, will you be able to get
Why? Why are you rushing? I'd rather be right than rush.
Medal of Honor.
Sergeant, I have one some competition.
Shut up.
You are not a honor. Sorry, yes, sir.
Military
Thank you, sir. And also, you're welcome, sir. Varsity athletic sergeant. As a
Hey, why don't you go ahead and here? Hey, what is the
Before we get in the room, we probably going to sergeant. But it's a lot to remember, sergeant.
Yes, sir. And, okay, after you
One people or one person look at the field and he'll be a comfort goal. Hey, command. You be able to accomplish that's their goal.
the thing to be aware of. If you're in a rush, you make
Any type of march is not a sergeant. Sergeant, you can't, sergeant. How will you feel that the feeling of the sergeant? No, you did not, sergeant. Yes, sergeant. Any type of involvement will cause a set goal.
What is the command of that?
Sergeant, certainly. Hey, sergeant.
Morning, Cadet.
Honestly, all
Hi, man. How you doing? Outstanding, man. Outstanding. What?
Yes, sergeant.
Your ribbons? Yeah, you better.
You think one. Sergeant, yes, Sergeant, that is my information integrity, Sergeant.
Sir, I'm not in contact, sir. Right,
Yes, Sergeant, but listen to that, you don't remember that many people. No, Sergeant.
My fault, sir.
Your school is not standard, our school, sir.
Oh, wait. Your budget's ready to come off, so whenever you get home, try to chat with your budget so you can not lose ribbons. Thank you. I don't have to take my ambulance, ma'am, every time I have to. Thank you, sir. Everyone else. That's my third job, so make sure you inform us. Hey, give me the definition of.
Sergeant, can the Trump has, I believe, 12 ribbons, Sergeant.
Leadership.
Yes, Sergeant.
Ma'am, leadership is being able to take care of a crew or a team at any time.
Yes, Sergeant.
Anytime, any place?
Anytime when you're in
Which 12
need.
did you, now, which 12 you know? Is it a whole more, not more than 12?
Yes, Sergeant.
Which ones do you like now?
Make those.
Sergeant, I'm not acknowledging the top 3 rows, Sergeant.
Motivated.
The top 3 rows you know?
Ma'am.
Sergeant, she didn't earn all her ribbons, Sergeant. But Sergeant, I was Sergeant, I do acknowledge that, but I was Sergeant. I did not check out my flight to see what type of ribbons they had before I came to the inspection room, Sergeant.
So you don't know your people?
Sergeant, I partially know my people, Sergeant.
Partially know?
Yes, Sergeant.
So which ones do you partially know, which ones do you fully know?
Sergeant, I fully know. Cadet Ashton, Cadet Adebayo, Cadet Awasani, Cadet Hilliard. I partially know. Cadet Amobi, Cadet Kepler, Cadet Conte, Cadet Borero. Everyone else, Sergeant, I had to just throw them in the inspection, Sergeant.
So you don't know them?
No, Sergeant.
Wow.
Actually, Sergeant, I do know all their names, Sergeant, because they are my cadets at my school, Sergeant. The only thing I do not remember is what they did for their achievements, Sergeant.
Do you know that they have the given name?
Yes, Sergeant, I do, Sergeant.
But you don't know them?
Yes, no, Sergeant, I do know them. I just do not know all their achievements, Sergeant.
But you know partially?
Yes, Sergeant.
The partial ones, you know what?
No, Sergeant, I know the Sergeant, the first 4 element leaders that I called, Sergeant, those are the ones that I fully know, Sergeant.
Those are the ones you know?
Yes, sir, those are the ones I fully know, Sergeant.
And the rest of them, they just been the wind.
Sergeant, no, they are not in the wind. Sergeant, this is my fleet. Sergeant, this is my squad. These are the people I love, Sergeant. These are the people I fight for, Sergeant. These are the people who are a part of my school and a part of my team, Sergeant. Sergeant, I partially know them, Sergeant. We do, yes, Sergeant.
So which ones are partially?
You should just shut up. Quit right behind.
Sergeant, no one is partially good or partially bad. I believe in all of them and they're all good, Sergeant. Yes, Sergeant. Yes, Sergeant.
So if you believe in all of them, you should give credit to all the ribbons that they won.
Yes, Sergeant.
And earn that.
Yes, Sergeant.
So partially give credit to what you've done.
Yes, Sergeant. No, take it, Sergeant.
Okay.
Thank you, Sergeant. Right, close, right? Sergeant, Duval High School Sergeant. Gabriel Duval Senior High School Sergeant. Yes, Sergeant. Yes, Sergeant. Right? Homicide, probably right. Oh, word.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.